Hello, welcome back. Right, we have got a lot of milk, so I'm just shifting that into the... We seem to be getting a backlog. I don't know that this production is coping with the volume of milk. I know we may need to have a secondary. I'm going to have to check these cycles. In fact, yeah, we'll do that in a minute, I think. Thinking about it. Tired. I do apologise. Yeah, I'm not my normal self. Yeah. I had one of those days yesterday at work were absolutely smashed to pieces by the events of the day. So I'm a bit tired. I looked at my Let's Plays and I thought, I've got to get cracking. You can't just let everything. Now we're on the first one. It ceases to amaze me how faffy this is. How absolutely bizarre. I didn't even press anything that time. It's just so strange. Oh, well, at least it is going on. Let's try and sort this out. Right, so we need to be opposite way. This is so absolutely ever so strange. It really is. Right, let's sort that now. At least we've figured it out. Even though I'll forget next time again, because it's just not, doesn't make any sense. Yes, I am almost ready to prune a few mods that we've had on my books, you could say, for a long while. Ones that aren't working. The SMP is the number one on my hit list of ones that have existed forever, that have never been updated, and they're still as buggy as the day that they were released. I want to move them so, because you forget. The trouble is, you do. You'd like go off and then you do it, and then it drops in sales and you grab it, or you think, oh, that's reasonable, it's only $2,500, and then you put it in, and within a minute you remember. And it's the stress and it's not worth it. It isn't. Don't get me wrong, there's always been mods like that. There were in FS19 as well, and you just have to remove them. And I don't like mod bashing, because I do appreciate the work that people do, but it also, when the work is bad work, I mean, don't get me wrong, every mod there's going to have difficulties, but it should be fixed. If you're going to do something, you've got to, you have really got to fix these things. Well, I would be honour bound if it was me. That's all I know. Right. No, that is stage 2. Stage 3 is through there. Right, I think then we have got... Oh, we did cut it, didn't we? That is right, we made a little mini field. We did, yes. CP1, lovely, smashing. So this is nearly done. We're going to rush through time. We're going to do a bit of a time lapse, and we are going to this is another one, yeah, the one by Mac Trucker. This having to dig holes in the ground, you can't always do it, and yeah, as much as it's fantastic in a lot of ways, it's buggy, it is. But this one is not on my hit list because this is new. Mac Trucker's released an awful lot of things, and they are very high quality mods, yeah, and these type of things too. If we don't have an update in a reasonable length of time, then I shall untick it rather than uninstall it. Yeah, I shall definitely. I do like it. Right, I need to go. Right, I'm going to say my words. We are going to fill this and speed time up. In fact, we should speed time to something like 120, and then we should go and fill. Yeah, grab some silage. So I am going to say my words. That's what we're going to do till tea time, and then we're going to sleep through till tomorrow morning. Absolutely. Yeah, then. So I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, that is that all done, and the straw into process as well. Yes, I'd almost forgotten about that. Right, so tomorrow morning we do have the harvest. Right, let us rest till tomorrow morning, and we should get on with the animals first and foremost. We shall. Right, what tractors have I got? I've got the John Deere. Yes. Yeah, the other thing is obviously there are a few mods. I'm not sure though, and this is not. Yeah, I'm not going to go mod bashing on certain mods like the case that we've got with its gear changing problems. I'm not sure that that's not a Giants issue. Yeah, we had the RX 170 last time where the gears went funny, and I've never had that before. So there's some mods that I'm not mod bashing. I'm just literally that are badly affected by bad game flaws. Those mods I am, yeah, it's just not worth the stress to you as a human being when something is that terrible. So I'm going to stick to things that are going to work properly. There aren't many. Things like, yeah, I think this John Deere is one of them. When it appears as a dot instead of as a tractor, I can put up with that. It's a bit of a pain, but yeah, you learn to live with that type of thing. That's nothing major, but yeah, when things don't work properly, that is another matter. Right, should be in the right place. No, we went the wrong way. Of course we did. Don't we always? Right, TMR. No, I am in the right place. Yes, I am blown away with how well we're doing on this. We are, I think yeah, I mean, well, the new tick up, which is obviously not just down to energy, this is down to obviously milk sales and everything it is. Reverse into here. Yeah, not milk, cheese, dairy products from our production. Yeah, I'm quite pleased as well that I'm making the change in my head from traditional only farmer to, yeah, an FS22 farmer. Yeah, I am quite pleased with that. I'm going to top up now, and then, yeah, we'll do it in the morning. Right, let's sleep through till the morning, actually. Ooh, wow. Yeah, we need to jump out. We can't. Yeah, right. Sleep till morning, and we will have an 8 o'clock start. Just check the sales. Sometimes you do get drops later on in the day. It's always worth having a look. Yeah, Hallmaster. Nope, I don't think it's worth it. At 8 o'clock in the morning. Excellent. Yes, 3,386 minus property maintenance. Yeah, which is well, it is. We've still got that 2,700, which we haven't done since, I think, last July. Right, okay. Let's have a look at this. Slurry up to 53 tonnes, milk to 25. We're 25 odd tonnes a day. Have we had some births? I think we have. 300, I'm sure it was 240. We've had 60 births. 90. No, hang on, let's have a look. They're 23. Ah, we have 90. Wow, amazing. So they have just given birth. Excellent. Oh, wow, that's really made my day. And they're a few months behind, but that's still brilliant. Oh, fantastic. Right, okay. Let's, stick that and see how much more we need. How much food do we need? Not a lot, 30 tonnes. Short. Water we need as well. Right, let's drop you and let's get water. Yeah, most of the tractors are on the other side of the, ready for the harvest, so we'll get this. In fact, I am missing a trick. Yeah. Right, we need to We need to get underway, don't we? Because these will be ready. Let's check. 68 and 55 should both be ready. They are indeed. Right, what we're going to do then is we are going to get the two across the road underway with all of that faffing around. I'll tell you what we are going to do. We are going to run up to the shop, and I am going to go and grab the right header trailer. I'm sick to this is my fault. This is definitely no one's fault but my own. I was a cheapskate. I bought this because it was £1, and it has hit us in the backside every single time. So do you know something? We are going to rectify this right now. Yeah, we're not going to have that pain anymore caused by my own silliness. Yes, we will rectify it finally. Now, no, you're not going to do it. You are not going to do it. Now, for the first time in history, I actually switched traffic off. I did the other day on Run Boss. Never done it before, ever. Always managed to. Will you, for heaven's sake, go? Gordon Bennett, pains in the backside, all of you. Do you know? Yeah. Right. Let's refuel while we're passing. And thank you very much for your faithful service, Deutschfahr header, top liner. You were absolutely amazing. Well, you still are actually, but yes, I am not blaming you in the slightest. This is me. I should not have used you for the others. That was very bad of me. It caused me nothing but stress, and that's my own fault. Yes, I'm not blaming anyone else. The mod, it works perfectly well for the top liner header. It does. Perfect. Which is why I did think, why not grab that for the the Dominator, because obviously it's about the same size. So I don't think it was just to be a cheapskate, but they are exceptionally reasonable. But yeah, I think we definitely need to not do this going forward. I shall sell it, even though I know I'm not going to get very much for it, and we shall grab a Nardi, which I've never had any problems with that, ever. Well, right, repair, yes, and sell. Well, we didn't lose an awful lot when you consider it. Yeah, it was only £1 to begin with. 800 back is quite phenomenal. Right. Oh, we have my. Oh wow. Now they are so useful. I think we will. That is just absolutely so useful. It really is. Yeah, we are, and we'll keep the number plate as it is. Oh, I forgot. Now I had reset it. Oh well, it did cost us to have it delivered. It did. This is true. Right, header trailer. Yeah, I'm sure we have already got the red ones, haven't we? In our garage. The sprayer. We've got the nice big Greenland AI extract. Yeah, that is. Actually, I do like the Birds Out. It has become an absolute firm favourite, but yeah, we've already got a really good one. That's all that matters. Right, header trailers. Let's not get sidetracked by the daily sales. We are going to go for, that is the point. Which Nardi do we go for one of the bigger ones? Because they still do. Now, I've gone for the 6.5 one for a 12 metre, and it's a tad small. So I reckon the £7,000 one is about right. And shall we stick to... No, it doesn't cost you any for the options for this. Now, what are we going to go for? John Deere Green, or should we go for a neutral? Ah, that's true. Class as green as well. Let's go for class green. It's in between. Yeah. That will do nicely. Smashing. Right. Let's grab that and take it. Yeah, that is a biggish one. I reckon that'll do nicely. That should do for both us. We also do need... Yeah, this is where we're going to need to load, isn't it? Yeah, we are. I've only half done this, really. Because we need the header for the... We do, actually. That is true. What do we do? Do we employ a trick? No, I tell you what, let's not for now. No, let's do this. We'll come back whilst they're underway, and we'll pick up the bigger one. We will need the harvester though. Let's grab its header, the big one. Or do we? No. Do you know, for once that is sensible. It is to bring that all the way through town. Wouldn't you really have the store deliver it? You would, and that's why I do love store deliveries. There are sometimes, even especially on British maps, where that really is, and I would imagine most farms do, if I'm honest, and probably for free. But yeah, we won't not. That's where it was delivered. Right, indicates. See, that's what I'm on about. Look, I mean, really, I am. It's so finicky now that it's. Oh, do you know? As I say, the game is getting worse. It is truly getting worse. Yeah. I mean, there are some things that are definitely not the game's fault, like that. That was me and all me, definitely. See if me... See, you didn't move at all. Now, yeah. What was I saying about Nardi trains? And I know it's not the trainer itself. I know it's me. I do. Yeah, it is true. Right. Let's turn you the right way round, and let's stick Dominator 1 header on and see if I am right. This is going to be okay. Yeah, that's definitely okay for a 5.1 meter header without a shadow of a doubt. So we can literally put that wherever we want, I would say, without crashing into the Dominator behind. Would be nice. Right, let's see. Seems firmly attached, nicely locked in place. That's what I meant about the headers. Yeah, the Nardis lock in place well. Now then, this is the point. Yeah, I think we're going to have to do that trick that we found out, which is drop this into the field. Yeah, look at that. There's no... Yeah, I think we are as well. Yeah, the one thing I'm not pleased about the Nardis is the fact that it's got like a swivel axle thing, but yeah, it is what it is. Right, let's grab the little blue. Yeah, on one of my Let's Plays I've got the big T9 and I'm calling that Big Blue. I've got two of them in fact on Rombos, so yes. Right, where did I stick the... I think I left this in the original field. It's a bit heavy. Right, okay. While we're here, let's drop this lot off. Yeah, sheds. Yeah, and I do think we can probably even now afford sheds, but... Yes, I'm doing a nuclear on the old Kiwi farm. Loving it. It's a lovely map. It really is. Yeah. And I don't know where I was going to go with that. Right. What we're gonna? I know what I was going to do. Yeah, I know what I got in my head to get quickly, very quickly. As well as, where is the... I think I know where it is. This is a test. It is... Right, for starters, we're going to start you filling. We're all going to be sensible. was. Yeah, I think we need to do 2. Someone's getting quite low. Right, and then I'm sure it's either in the original field that was the yard, or it's through here. Yeah, one or the other. It's not there. Could be there. It is there. And the weights are back over where we just dropped them. Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, I did a bit of a test on the Omatana Open Garden on Stone Valley, which has now had an update, so I am going to be starting to do some Let's Plays on there. Yeah. Farm Manager start, that was. My first Farm Manager start. Yes. Quite enjoyed that. Although I've not enjoyed the fact that I made a stupid mistake and half-planted grass. Yeah, now that has annoyed me. That's nobody's fault but my own. It's just me. Right, so we need to... Yeah, we need to grab the header off the thing with the harvester first. Yeah. Well, it's the easiest way. You can sort of cheat with a bale spike. You can separate the break the lock by doing that, but it is far easier. Now they said this is the true test, really, because this is where the other header trailer was bad. Yeah, it was. Although it may be all header trailers that you can go over the top and then not pull them back. You see, but that one's fine. So if we drop this on the floor exactly up to the gate, so we should be able to pick that up. Now, I don't think you could do this with a bigger one, but you'd need a telehandler, I would say, or a wheel loader to actually do that, lift it over the gate if it was any bigger. But this has got 3.1 tons weight, because it's got the 2, we've got a link, and the 2.1 self-made. So this, and of course it's not the heaviest of tractors, but it should cope. I think it did. Yeah, I was gonna say we've done this before. It's not like it's an unknown quantity, is it? So we have done it. Right, let's get a bit of. No, yeah, let's get that in the right place. Should be getting the main body. Yeah, that's lovely. Just lift it over. Oh yeah, that link. I think we did it without that rotor link last time. It was a bit more wobbly than that. That's coping with that quite nicely. There's a bit of movement now. Just a tad. Right, so if we drop that. Not on the... No, that's not quite far enough now. Yeah. There we go. See, it is, yeah, that was painless enough. Smash it, no, we'll leave that poised for action. That tractor has been an absolutely faithful tractor from the very beginning. It has served us so very well throughout this entire Let's Play. Right, let's just do a bit of straight on to give us enough turning room. Why is that not? Oh, I know why. I do know why. Yeah, we just ruined that. Yeah, that is why. So you've got some 1,400 litres of barley in it. You didn't empty it, did you? Yeah. My bad. Right, let's go and get a trailer without a swivel axle, preferably. In fact, yes. I know it needs fixing, but this will do very nicely. It will. The maiden voyage of our new... I'm going to colour it differently. Yes, I am. Yeah, we'll do that in a minute, because otherwise it's going to confuse me enormously. And it doesn't take a lot, as I'm sure you're fully aware. Yes, we have too many Let's Plays on the go. We do. But I have a sneaky feeling that my Western Wilds is not that interesting to. Yeah, there's a lot of people with it. I'm not so, and I've gone very far with that. It is, yeah. Also, it's no, I'm not. I did say I'm not going to keep mentioning numbers. Yeah, it's my job as a content creator to make the call if things get terrible. And I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to give it a couple of weeks to see if the latest video does get any. And then yeah, we need to start to angle this. I do apologise because I am going to slightly go through the edge. Now I've got my indicator on. I can see it reflecting. Should just about no, that's not too unrealistic. You could literally put the back end of a thing pretty much, because they are high. Yeah, it would only push the top down. That's right. So we'll go across the road, repair this, colour it. Whilst let's just set this now. We don't want any more damage. No. Let's do this properly now. The whole reason for lifting over was so we didn't do any damage. Right. To the right slightly. No, that doesn't really matter, but yeah, it will. Let's go back now, because yeah, we're making a bit of a pig's ear. I always think that's a funny saying, it is, and that there may be a lot of, yeah, that's true. It's an English saying, which basically means it's a right hash, a bad job. Yeah, it is. Not. It might be an old. It is. It's an old saying, because yeah, I'm getting to be a middle-aged man now. So yeah, some of the sayings that I say probably now well out of date that people don't know, but nevertheless they're good sayings. So it is about time that we didn't put them to rest, but actually taught other people what they actually mean. Yes. Right, I think that'll do. Let's make this. We have got 55. No, we don't want to save this. We want to create a job. Field 55. Target where I am. And open headlands. This is a fairly big field. We've got 2 tools. Headlands, bearing in mind that's 4 headlands really. We'll do 3, we'll do 6. And actually this is a nice field for the round and round. I actually like doing that. Let's try and just go round and round. See if 7, that'd be about 14 headlands. Can it cope? Oh, it can. Perfect. Right to the middle. I like that. Right, so save course, activate. It's a 5.1 meter. Am I remembering correctly? I am. That is the Dominator's size. It's the top line of it, 6 meters. And you are left 1, and you can go. Right, that's walking through the forest. Well done, Mr. Smith. Right, we need to grab you. We'll bring the other Dominator down, bring it into the field. Yeah, in fact we'll do that now, and then we should go down to this. No, that other one will be filling, and it is... What crop is it? We are in July, so it's got to be wheat. It has. This is true. Now, oh, go on then. Yeah, you know, I mean, you wouldn't wait, would you? Seriously? Right. Let's put this in the silo first. That'll be full now. Right, let's stick this in. I do love these trailers. These are my favourite tractory type trailers. Definitely 100% without a shadow of a doubt. But then 82 Studios does make some absolutely cracking stuff. Now they're a modder that I am never worried about their product. It's always, don't get me wrong, when it gets first released there are often errors, as there are with any mod. You've got to expect that, but 82 Studios are professionals that fix it quickly. Amazing. Right, so then repair and customize. We are going to go for keep the wheels as they are. Main colour. What should we do? Ooh, Oh, I'm not sure about that. No, that's what it was. Chrome. That's not enough different, is it? White? No, it'd get mucky too quickly. Go on then, it's different. I'm not saying anything else other than that, it's different. I'm not sure if I like it or whether I hate it or what, but yeah, that's it. Right, let's grab that, stick that in the field. There's definitely going to be enough headland. Well, you say that, they could have started across the other side of the field, in which case, I know it's just coming back. He's done his first round. So we definitely need to start number 2, or he's going to be going for a while. Mind you, the trouble, it's probably better in a way that they are slightly separated. That way it saves any accidents, although it doesn't really. Yeah, the timings can be totally out, and they're going to join at one point. That's often the case. Right, so this is a little bit tight for him. Trans 70. It's a tad long. Yeah, this is true. Can we do this? I don't think we can. Not quite. No, that's going to clank. It is. Let's not try this. Let's get the other one in. Drop its header over the. Yeah, so we need to go out a little bit more. No, why are we trying to rectify that? It won't let me go around. Right, now, straight. Smashing, right. Let's go grab the start your engine. Ready for action. Now it's funny, I have the auto start where it doesn't stop my engines. I'm getting quite good, you know, actually stopping my engines myself. I'm quite pleased with that. Ooh. Yet again, you've done the same. Now let's do a force dump this time. This is silly. Yes, I know. Yeah, otherwise we're going to totally... Shall we? No, we shan't. Yeah, we'll grab that. We will. Gonna have to get better at that. I do remember I did rush. It was when that day that I had got very little time. I remember, I do. Right, there's quite a lot of straw there. Right. Yes, I think me and the Big Bag Witch are going to be friends on a lot of Let's Plays. I think this type of behaviour is... Yeah, I want to be realistic as well. And this English maps, this would be... No, yeah, you don't really need to worry about that this time. And the other harvester is now full-ish. Whoa. That would have decapitated me. Right, okay. Let's make this wider so the Trans 70 can actually get in. Right, I would say that is enough now. Now let's set you on 5.1 meter. Clear. Load. Activate. First waypoints, and you are right one. 5.6, okay. Right, now we do need you. No, that's, yeah, it's dug itself into a bit of a hole. We're gonna need to rescue it. This is a nice big field. I know it's not the best soil. No, I think I bought it, didn't I? I cheated. The very first time, because, yeah. It doesn't hurt. but on odd occasions. Oh my life, this is a big field. I remember when we sold it. Yes, we had to, didn't we? We had to sacrifice it to... Yeah. Now then, we're going to have to reverse that out, aren't we? Stick this on the headlands. Let's grab Dominator 1 and reverse it. Jin, thank you very much. But we do need... Yeah, we are going to take over for a minute. We're going to reverse. Now that is a point. We're going to have to shift over a little because these are going to clash my header. I think that should just about clear us. But will he stop? Yeah, that was a touch. A little bit close for comfort. Actually, reversing would have been a better idea, but I remember when that would have stopped FS19, you wouldn't have been able to do that. Now then, let's reverse here. Whoa, bad brakes. I do apologise. Yeah. Well, actually, heavy machinery really than bad brakes. Yeah. I think the brakes are probably as good as they're supposed to be. Right, we need to be going across the road, but yeah, we do need to be. Once this will be self-unloading in a minute, we'll just do this tidy up over this end, put him back to work, or she. Obi-Wan is in the other one. And we will get the bigger harvester across the road. I'm trying to think what size header they can cope with massive ones. They can. That will clear us out, though. I think we're going to lease this time, and we'll... Yeah. What have we got? I didn't see any headers in the sales. No, there aren't. Right. Let's just clean up this top end, because that is quite a lot. Yeah. Too much to ignore. Not that it ever equates to more than a few litres, but it's... Even 100, well actually it'll be less than that, well less than 100. Yeah. Still more litres than you'd like to waste when you've grown this with love all year long. Right, let's get you going. Let's grab that corner as well, actually, whilst we have a moment. It should not get in the way. Nearly one last little bit. Not banging into the gate. Catching up a little as it has cleared the tractor. Let's get you going quickly. Change it to nearest. Go. Right, so now we need... No, we need the other one. Which you're there. No, actually, yeah, you'll do. You will do. I forgot you've got the hitch at the back of your weights. You should grab that nicely. Oh, we were going to have it delivered, weren't we? Oh. Now the Nard is deciding it's moving. Its header's moving inwards away from me, which that's not nice, Nardy. Going to do something about that. We can't have that. No, we cannot. Right, so we want the big... Yeah, we are going to bring that store deliveries back down here. You should unload yourself this time. You should see how behaved you are. Right, so we want... That's a point, we can do all of it. Right, so store deliveries. And we are going to have... Now we could use this as a bit of a test, actually. I'm going to save the game, because this is just us testing, as I've said so many times. Yes, we would ask the shop, and the shop would be able to tell us if a header was the right size. In this game, of course, it doesn't work, and there are no guides. No, it doesn't tell us any kind of size at all, which obviously the manufacturers must know this. This is again I am giant splashing, I know I am, but I do think it's very poor form that we don't have some sort of a guide of header sizes for power of the harvesters. It may not be quite that simple, but you could have a range. Right, so we want to go higher than 12. I think this can cope with the built-in header trailers. They are, I love those. The drapers, can't you colour them as well? No, there should be 3 though. There should be one for the John Deere as well, and one for the class. Am I not? So it isn't. Okay, so there isn't a John Deere one, or I've not got it loaded, one or the other. That's a 15.2. I think that could cope with that. I don't think our header trailer can though. Yeah, let's lease that one. Yes. Right, let's see if that would fit on the header trailer as well, because that's equally as important. Right, in fact, yes, actually, you have been a Wally, you should deliver that across the road. I don't think that's going to somehow lift that. I'd be very surprised. I'm not sure it will go on that either, although as long as it goes on, I'm quite happy with that. I don't think this is going to lift it. I think that monster's a tad heavy. We shall see. Maybe wrong. I think there's metal in that, is it? Yeah, rather heavy. Yeah, I think that's definitely agreeing with me. This would be telehandlers. Now this is something we do need, but a telehandler. Keep that close to us. Would physics assist me? That's... yeah. Not... oh, it's tangled up now. Yeah, of course it would. Of course it would. Now then, let's drag it close. Wonder how heavy that is in real life. Can we clear at the bottom without collapsing the tractor? It's lifting a bit away though from me. It's going to be a point where I collapse. Let's give that a shot. Can we clear that? Looks like we could if we're careful. I think if we drop that, it might work. It seems to be locked in place, and that's what I was saying about the nod, is that it is that I do like. Right. Well, yeah, it's not bad. It does work. It's obviously not the right size, but it would work. Have they got snarled up? Or did he unload and he's now ready to re-unload? Or is that the second one? That is true. Yeah. Yeah, I think it is actually. Yeah, they're both happy, they're both working. Right, so we need to take this to... But look, I am a mile. Just go away. Gordon Bennett, it was 9 foot in the air. It was to no danger to you ever, at any point. Do you know? Absolute menace they are in FS22. But I'm not going to switch them off because I always do find them quite entertaining, but not as entertaining. Well, I suppose, no, that's not strictly true. There's one thing I do prefer, no honking anymore. I like that. Yes, I didn't enjoy that. It always added another layer of stress onto an already stressful situation when they honk at you. Especially when there's multiple honkers. Yeah, they really are. It was quite stressful when you knew you were already in a stressful situation. Right, so we need to... No, in fact, actually, that is the right way. But let's spin around and put it in a more accessible place for the harvester, like, say, that. And then let's grab our big John Deere that doesn't very well fit through the gates. That's true, actually. Yeah, can we? No, we can't. It's too big and heavy. We can't go through those double gates. We're going to have to go through the single gates and wallop our wheels a bit. Yeah. In real life, of course, I would actually have double gates fitted to that. Which is, yeah, now this needs fueling up, but not yet. It can cope. No, that is true. I'd like to feature a new mod. Yes, I would. Now then, let's try. This now then, do I need to unfold? No. Let's have a look. I forget this always. Or is it just that? Oh no, actually it was in. I thought that was out, but it's not. Need to be going by the right hand side. Just squishing the wheels against that, and it's sort of... I think we can nearly do it, actually. Ooh, it's that bit there. That's funny because the front wheels are bigger, and yet it's the back wheels that seems... No, I don't know. They are out more, actually. Yeah, this is where it doesn't like it. We have to sort of like employ a sort of trick to make it squeeze through by all manner of weirdnesses like that. Yeah, it's ridiculous, but hey ho, it is what it is. What we snarled up on. Oh, I think we're going to grab some of the... Yeah, I don't think we can avoid damaging the crop a touch. Actually, that is true. I think we only put a wheel mark in, that's not too bad. Now then, you are a monster header. 30.7. I think you could cope with the Juris if I'm honest, but in fact, haven't we used... No, we haven't, not the 550. We have used the bigger one. 680, I think. Which was a bigger, that could cope with a 60 metre. We had that on Western Wilds, I believe. Create job. And field position. We want just, no, we want just, oh, you're going to try to do, oh, right, okay. Right, I'm going to go off camera for a minute because we need to do a custom field course. We do. So, yeah, I mean, they've got narrows on that, so we'll do that. Right, so I'm going to see you shortly. Right, yes, right, wouldn't start again for some reason. Right, that's excellent. Open generator, 3 headlands, 1 smashing. That's fantastic. Save that in 68. Save, activate. 13.7 meters. Go. You've already set yourself a load, and we want you at the first waypoint. Go. I think we have some kind of shenanigans going over across the road. Yeah, I think they're stopping us. Oh, no, they're not. Okay. Well, one of them wasn't going up. That was just a bit of impatience. As always, Mr. Smith. Yes, they're doing very nicely, actually, on their own. Doing a cracking job, just a bit of clean-up, which we should do at the end. I love that. I do like it when it works nicely. It's very rare. Yeah, that did a cracking job of setting the new course. Did. Good job it had its nose on. Excellent. And that giant. Right, we need to grab a trailer. We do. The lizard on the other side of the fence will do very nicely. And then we do need. Yeah, we are forgetting our business model, aren't we? But I would imagine the harvest will take precedence. Yeah, we've got a lot of work to do. Animals now, and grab the stuff into the BGA. That also likewise needs doing. Right, we're going to have to move this in a minute. Right, we should have quite a lot because we've got the straw that should have processed from, well, won't be 120 tonnes because it was late last night. Well, yesterday afternoon, so. But between the two of these, the grass that we had in, that should be nicely done. Let's grab the silage out of this first. Yes, Omatana has a fantastically farm. Is it farm productions pack or farm? I think it is farm supplies. Yeah, I knew it was wrong. Yeah, that is right. Silage, 83 tons. I didn't think it'd be quite right, but that is enough to fill that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go fill that. And then, yeah, he's doing nicely. Can we see the others? What's the road from here? No, it's just you can see the cars on the road. That's it. Yes. Yeah, I'm absolutely loving where we are on this. We are doing very well. Yeah. Yes, the farm supplies would almost do away with the Hessians. It does the same thing, but it does so much more, and it is a beast. It can convert hay to grass to hay to silage, and then hay silage. It can do straw silage. It creates anything, fertilizer, from one thing, manure to solid fertilizer. Yes, it is a bit of a absolutely amazing. It is. I like it a lot. I used on rhombos, 2 of them, and they are absolutely beastly. And I swear, they are. Well, they're both getting high. I would imagine one of those is the John Deere. We have 2 Obi-Wans. The Force is strong with us today, then. Yes, we have 2. I'm thinking. I've not gone away. I'm just thinking. Yeah. Now then, let's have a look how you two are doing. Because I imagine, yeah, they're waiting for each other now. Right, I'll take over. I will make the executive decision to just plough ahead and we'll clean up so that he can crack on, or she. No, it is a he. It's Han Solo. Or is Han Solo in the other field? You know, it's confusing. Smashing. If we do this right, we should be able to catch that. Need to learn a few tricks sometimes. Right, let's go and do the corners whilst he unloads. Oh, okay, I thought you would go and grab that. That's the only thing with doing the lots of headlands, is a lot to clear up then. There is, because obviously each corner you lose that little tiny bit. So that's the, yeah, in some ways I suppose I did make that more difficult than I needed to. so small. Now, is that one across the road? Now, I always do this. I get impatient. Let's just give him time. Oh, yeah, it is him. Let's give him time. You see? Did you see? So actually, this last bit was its job all along. Right, so we'll go from the outside inwards, and then we'll finish that last little strip. And there's just across the road to do. We shall leave him working along nicely. Let's speed this up. Let's take it off harvester so that we can actually zip across the field with a little bit of a plume. Absolutely. Will we get all of that in? Let's just say so. Yes, it is only a couple of litres at a time, so yeah, this has been the biggest harvest we've actually, thinking about it, we've done mainly grass work, haven't we? So yeah, this is very nice to be actually in normal farming, traditional farming. I wouldn't say normal. Silage farming is normal as well. Yeah, grass work, very lucrative as well. Let's just go and see what's happening across the road. You are getting clocked. Oh, okay. Right, yeah, you clocked my big bag winch. Okay. Now we'll go nearest. Smashing. That should be fine next time. Let's finish off this. Now this one is a little bit bigger, so that won't work with that. We need to literally grab this properly. That's quite a... Well, the one after that is as well, actually. No, not... Sorry, the one after the one after that. Yeah, not the next one. The one after that is also a big one. Wow, in fact, there's a few that are big on this. Tell you what, let's just go through the whole lot and then come back down. That's it. You know, I know. Let's just we'll come back for it in a minute. Smashing. Surprising. Right, we need to move that one out of the way. No, we don't. So we can move the tractor forwards. Let's try and gauge this. It's lateral thinking. That's all that's needed in almost all situations. Not all, but almost all. Right. To the edge while that's emptying as well, but yeah. Right, smashing. Grab, how are you doing, Amelin? Let's have a look. Oh, very well, you are. Right, let's grab you. Wrong one, but you'll do. Right, clean up time. Yeah, there's some bits. We're nearly done now. Yeah, close. Just that little tiny bit that we didn't quite finish. And this bit here. Time lapse anyway. But you know, sometimes it's just nice to chat. Right, we need to do this cleverly. this time let's empty it all. Now I think actually the trailer across the road has got quite a large capacity, so I'm not sure there's any room at the inn. Yeah, actually that is not a bad idea. Let's drop that as well. Not too close in case the big bag winch grabs that as well. Not taking any chances. This needs repairing. Well, it's not dangerously bad, but that looks quite a big... Yeah, that looks almost a full load. It's not, nowhere near. 44 tons is still good though, that's very respectable. Excellent. Right, we'll go across the road. No, we'll trust our workers. I'm sure they are emptying quite nicely. Right, so we now need the... you. Perfect timing. It's not going to fully empty though, is it? No. Still a bit of movement on the lizards, but not like they used to be. They were almost unusable. I can definitely, yeah. Oh, that's not bad. Just, yeah, 32%. That's not bad at all, really. Yeah, I think we need to go right. Would be better. That's not going to be long doing that. That is brilliant. Yes, I think next time we do stone pickers, we will grab another one, another Funkaser, being as we've got Funkasers. I am also using other ones on other Let's Plays now. I like to highlight different mods. Now, my indicator is flashing and probably annoying a lot of people. Right, let's go across the road while that is unloading so slowly. And let's take this back. Can we get through? I'm not sure we can. Actually, yes, we can. There are more gates than just that one. Oh. And being as we now own our fields. It is our field after all said and done. There's no livestock in here, it's not hurting anybody. And of course, it's mine, so I can, if I want to leave it open I can. I think this one's the same actually, yeah. Just will it affect the mowers? Not sure. Doesn't quite go back, does it? No, that looks like it might get clanged. There's issues. Right, we need to be going across because that one is going to be needing to empty again in a minute. Let's get this in there. Stick this where it was before ish, but it does need to be parallel. It does cause some issues if you don't. Right, let's go and get those headers. We do need a header trailer. Wow, that feels quickly from 80 to 96 that quickly. Need help. It seems to have lost its... Can't see that trailer there. Let's give it a minute though. Patience sometimes. I think this time it needs help though. There you go. Right. let's just quickly sort this out and then top up again, ready for tomorrow morning. Except you see, patience is all that is needed most of the time. Right, we'll do the straw next time from the 2 fields, and that is going to be a lot, which I like the sound of that. I do. Not bad, Mr. Smith. Not bad. Right, you need to get this. No, actually, don't need to worry about this. No, we're bringing it into it. So, and these, I think we can definitely safely stick those on this massive trailer. Something terribly wrong if you can't. Right, excellent. Now that is quite some weeds, actually. Now this you can safely lift because it's, yeah, in comparison to the monster you lifted a few minutes ago. Although it's still, yeah, it's still wobbly. Yeah, which physics would do that, you know. Big weight overhead, trying to turn, go low. Does that matter? Yes, it does really. So we go the other way. Is that right? Yes, it is. That is the takeoff. So we need to sort of go the wrong way round. Because I've chosen to do this the difficult way. Now, central-ish. Now this is going to be difficult to... Yeah, it is actually. It's trying to pull it with that mysterious force, but no, got the Nardi. Got nothing. Right, okay. This is actually going to be difficult to do. Because it's landed wrong. Grab it. That should. Yes. Bizarre, it's like the red isn't real. It's more of a trick. Let's see if we can employ it. I'll go with that. Aha! At least it's flipped the right way around now. Excellent. As I keep saying, there's more than one way to skin a cat. Although I do like cats. Yeah, I don't want that to sound like... But you know... No, actually I am right. Yeah. We are best. We need to take this across the farmyard, and then we need to grab, and then we need to come back. That's the only faffy bit about this. But then again, in real life it would be. But I tell you what, I am going to do that off camera. I am going to be good. Yeah, I'm going to see you shortly. I tried to be clever and put more follow me, and the worker literally clanged it into the gate. So yes, I'm just going to retrieve the second Dominator. Just got the header to fetch from across there. Yeah, Amelin, I don't think there's any room in the thing. I think they will already have filled it, so I think I'm going to need to quickly jump into the trader one. I do, yeah, grab this. Go and grab the second header. First of all, check on the second harvester. I do think we are about there. Yeah, let's get ready for you. Let's get you out of the way. Let's go and see if I am right, or whether Amelin has it. Oh no, there may be a little bit. Right, okay, we can. No, the little Zeta's way too. Let's grab the traction key. I know it's gear changing malarkey is a tad bad, but it is still a very good tractor. I do love it actually. It is only the fact that its gears are a bit weird. Yeah, let's enter. And sometimes it is weird. Sometimes it's better than others. Wow, it's emptied a lot more than I thought actually. It's a deceptive trailer, this. I do like them. I always did like them. I like the fact that you can make them into bale trailers as well. It's quite amazing. For a starting farm, I had one on the old street. What on earth are you doing? Oh my life, are you trying to empty into the... You've left the course. Yes, I did think you would do such a silly thing, you absolute wally. But you know. Right. Oh. Now then. Yeah, let's go the right side. It's realistic. Right, okay. Now that presents quite a... Right. You don't want to know what I did. That's why I wanted to do it off camera. Yeah, being as... Well, it would have been an absolute pain in the backside, really, to do all that faffing around. We know how heavy this is. And it was a silly worker thing, really. Let's get this clean. This should never have happened. Well, actually, let's be honest, it wouldn't have happened. Yeah, it's only the super duper powers of the workers being able to pass through hedge-like objects that's actually left the problem in the first place. Yeah. Which in some ways, I suppose, actually is better if collisions are on, because then the workers couldn't do that either. Or could they always do it? No, I don't think they could they? They were still classed as objects. It is struggling with this. I don't know that this would manage a 60-footer. Yeah, I think this is its limit. Looking at this. Right, nearly done. I think this will be the last. Go. Right, we will grab. Stick that in the field, ready. And then we shall go across the road and grab the header. We should give the shop a ring to grab this one when it's needed, of course. And we shall do the straw next session. Right, I believe we're in the field 71 somewhere. We have got quite a lot of tractors. Right, we've still got the animals to do though. Slurry and such like things. I think we'll do that next session. This has been the harvest. We should do all of that type of thing next session. It's not like we are rushing through the months, it's just that we are focusing on the harvest. Nothing wrong there. Right, so we need to stick that. Now actually, yeah, if we just stick that there and make sure we grab this way. Yeah, that's how high you have to hold this thing for the cars to like not read it as an object when you are next to the road. Just ridiculous. Right. Now then, yes, we do need to just go straight towards it. The right way round. Go low to avoid any turning errors and falling over. Straighten up. Ooh, it's still heavy. This doesn't look far off. Now, I'm actually quite happy with my gates. I know in real life farmers would probably put giant rocks in front of this gate here. Probably on the... Yeah, that's true actually. Probably they would dismantle the gate and leave some giant piece of concrete or massive boulders in this now. In Britain, seems to be the norm. Which means we must be living in terribly untrustworthy times where people are robbing farmers blind. Which is a shame. Right. Is this going to be the last load for the big harvester? Right, are you ready? We're going to need to, yeah, definitely it is time to do our sheds, it really is. Right, Han Solo, how are you doing? We should take over. Yes, that's definitely, I think, the limits to this. Ooh. Do love the tank size on this. And the speed which it actually, yes, it's quite a good quick unloader. I like that about it. It is, I think this is one of my favourite harvesters. It's a good all-rounder. Not the biggest tanks, there is the bigger ones, 22 tons I think, but I'm not sure this one's, I think this is the biggest one this can cope with. We get the honour of finishing the field off, excellent. Just go and check the corners at the bottom, I'm sure there'll be a few bits, excuse me, a few bits and bobs. That's the other thing I like about this, it's a nice fast harvester as well. 32 kph, which is that 90 miles an hour? Something like that, isn't it? Which for a harvester is respectable. Is that right? Or is it 32 kph? I'm not a kph person, I only do because the course play for the meters. I am an mph man. This is a foreign science to me. Yeah, although I was brought up with centimetres and that in school, we did both inches and centimetres in English schools when I was a kid. Yeah, it's not that I don't know, it's just that, yeah, inches, feet and miles were, yeah, what I really grew up with again, because all English signs, road signs are always in miles, so yeah, feet, inches, miles is really still what was on the cards, even though we did learn centimetres, metres and kilometres. That only makes any sense if your road signs follow the same pattern. Yeah, then you probably would do a better job of learning. Right, let's empty completely this time. Any repeat performance of. We shall give the shop a ring and ask them to pick the header up in a minute, and we will leave it there. Yes, next session we shall do the animals and the rest of our normal daily chores. But yeah, this has been a bit of a monster. Let's just tidy that up as well. Yes. As if we get to them, they are attached close to the gate. Smashing. Probably didn't amount to even a litre, but you know, waste not one. No. Now then, should just be able to do that if we are Smashing. Right. I'm going to, get this in the fields. And that's all I'm going to do off camera. Yeah, and we'll give the shop a ring. So next session we'll get the trash and king loaded, and we'll get all these little finishing jobs done. So I am going to say what I always say. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you're going to continue with me on this journey on Greenlands. It is a beautiful map, and I think we've done terribly well. Now, yes, that is actually the one thing we will do. We shall stick that in there. I'd like to see how well we did with all of our... I think we did put the barley already for straw, for flour and bread, but it would be nice to stick this in, and we'll shift it with the... could go with a big trailer when we, of course, have cleaned off the residue of silage. Yes, I'm not sure that good barley and wheat actually deserve to go in a mucky trailer. We will definitely go through proper cleansing procedures, and this is what I'm on about. Gear change. Still, I'm getting a dab hand now at manually. Yes, we shall have a quick look. Let's have a quick look at... reproduction on the others should be... Oh, it's still... No, it was this morning, you Wally. Yeah, it's not changed at all. Let's let that get in. We'll have a look what we've got in storage. Yeah. Straw, we've got 58 tons still. And 27 tons of milk. 58 tons. Oh no, still a little bit more. Let's do that again. Now is the time to look. 61 tons of wheat. Absolutely amazing. That's not bad at all. I'm quite pleased with that. So that's a lot of bread that we need to be transferring. We should shift this out of the roads. We'll leave this in here though, I think. Shall we? Yeah, we shall push it out of the way a little, like on this little bit here where it doesn't get... Yeah, it's not part of the grass field. Even though it is, but you know what I mean, we don't mow that actual section. And that is where we're going to leave it. So, I'm going to say what I've just said. Yeah, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye for now.